Okay, so welcome to Deschutes River Woods, folks. And DRW is a little bit of a different cat because, well, there's no HOAs out here. So you'll see a wide variety of different styles of homes out here, ranging from $1 million properties all the way to, well, like $300,000 manufactured homes. And this is one of the reasons why people really enjoy being out here in DRW. And you have the freedom to do kind of what you want. There is a wide range in affordability, and there are just very different things that are going on. Like, there's really people really don't have a lot of problems with you living your own lifestyle out here. And it's just a little bit more rural. It's not like out of the way though. You're still like 15 minutes to downtown Bend. You get on the highway really quickly, and there's just easy access to tons of different recreation. You'll see that there's a lot of pine trees down here, so there are a little bit it's a little bit more expensive in some cases for insurance just because of the fire zone. But yeah, you see these properties, they're typically around an acre in size. Some of them get up to 2 or 3 acres, some down to half, but an acre is your rough average. And you just have a good mix here. People that live in DRW love DRW. Like, they tend to stay here for a very long time. And it's a cute little area. And like you'll see, as you've seen probably, there's just a variety of different styles of homes. There's you can do what you want. I mean, this guy has a bunch of trailers. You have a manufactured home here, and then you'll have another manufactured, then a stick-built home, lots of shops. It's just, yeah, it's nice. I've got to spend a lot of time out here in DRW. My dad did a lot of construction, and he built quite a few homes. So I spent a lot of time running out here, planting the pine needles and things along those lines. But it's nice to see that it's cleaned up over at least my lifetime. As I said earlier, it used to be not great. It was a lot more trailery, manufactured home, and now there's a lot of stick-built homes. As manufactured homes are getting older, people are essentially buying them for lot value and tearing them down, and they are putting in these beautiful, like this home right here, beautiful stick-built houses, tons of detail, very cabiny. And then, I mean, the additional space just lends itself to shops and things along those lines. One of the things that you probably should know about this area is that there is no sewer system. Every property out here is on a septic, and so there is that need for maintenance every probably 5-6 years for pumping and clean out and service. And that's one of the things that you're going to have to be aware of. If you are purchasing out here, you are going to have to get a septic inspection. And that stuff falls onto the cost of the seller of the property. So not too big of a deal. And if you get a chance to look out here, you also see that all of the roads are essentially Native American inspired. You have Arapaho, Hopi, Choctaw, Navajo, Kiowa. So that's just kind of a cool little touch. But it is a large neighborhood. It's a very large neighborhood. I would say that there are probably close to 1,000 home sites out here. I might be on the short end of that as well. And, oh, there's a little for sale by owner. There's a manufactured home. But, yeah, the Dub is, it's a pretty good little spot. And a lot of it lends itself more to running a business out here, having your RV, having just kind of your your stuff. And you have the freedom to do so. So you can park on the street, you can build what you want, you can put a big shop in, you can put up your type of fencing. No one's going to complain to you about any of that type of thing. Yeah. It's really just a place if you're good, if you like your neighbors, or if you don't, well, you don't have to spend too much time with them. So, yeah. Kind of just tend to yourself and do life out here in the DRW. There's also a ton of wildlife out here, and also the Deschutes River is really close as well. So that's a nice thing. So if you like deer and things along those lines, you're going to see a ton of them living down here. Also, if you're into horses, you can definitely have horses out here. So you have like a little hobby farm, or however you want to put that, and have maybe a couple of animals, get out, do some trail riding, get down to the river. Yeah, Deschutes River Woods really just kind of lends itself to a significantly more active lifestyle. Yeah, we just took a little tour down Riverwoods Drive, and I doubt we're really going to need to get into the going up and down all the little crossroads and everything, but this will give you a really good idea just as to what's out here and how everything all lays out. Because there's really just a couple main branches, and then there are crossroads that go across, and you could get after it for miles and miles and miles. But down here is where the river, like you're facing Riverside. So this is where you'll see a lot of your more expensive homes, like this one that we're going to pass right here. It drops off into the canyon on that home site, and they're going to probably be building a secondary piece. And you're starting to get into your $1 million+ homes that are canyon adjacent. One of the nice things, if you ever get lost out here, just follow the fire evac signs. They will point you in the right direction of getting out of Deschutes River Woods. And that's one of the nice things about pretty much any rural neighborhood. You'll be able to get out by simply just following the signs. Yeah, majority of these homes are set back from the road, but there is a little bit of maintenance that comes down here, is you're going to be raking up pine needles, so having a little trailer doesn't hurt. And the pine trees do make it a little bit harder to have like a super pristine yard just because of the acidity. If that is a thing that you're wanting to do, I would recommend looking into lime and things like that, or more basic solutions to sprinkle in as an amenity, and then you'll have a better time growing. But it's just, all these pine trees shed a lot of pine needles. But good Lord, are they pretty. They make for such a cool setting. There's also a little community store down here. Funny enough, my wife's grandfather owned it at one point, and that's kind of cool. But he was a little bit of a, I guess, quick trip gas station owner guy. He had a few different stores throughout the area, did pretty well for himself. Now he lives out in Tumalo. But he's getting on here. He's just turning 91 this year. But yeah, if you guys have any other questions about Deschutes River Woods, you should let me know down in the comments. I would love to answer any questions that you might have about average prices, what you can expect to find out here, because there is such a wide range. Manufactured homes, I was just at a listing appointment where I was helping a client that I've talked to for a while try and get his bearings on things, and his manufactured homes can range anywhere from $350 to about $550 out here. And then stick-built homes go up from $600 to $1 million plus. So there's a lot going on. Always forget there's this little cabin on this little lake out here, which is really cute. Used to see it a lot more, but they fenced it off. It's probably a liability thing. Yeah, it is just, it's cute out here. But folks, that's kind of Deschutes River Woods, and it's a cool little space. There's not, I mean, there's a lot to it, but also not that much to it. It's like I said, it's a spot if you like recreating, not having somebody to tell you how to keep your yard, and having a little bit of space and ability to do what you want with your property. That is the long and the short of Deschutes River Woods. So, yeah, looking forward to showing you the next spots.